好，这里是 NAI 500，我们现在在全球最大的矿业投资论坛。坐在我身边的两位是 Mr. Sean Thompson 和 Mr. Gareth Thomas， 他们来自 Westhaven， 我们来跟他们打一个招呼。Hi。
Hello， 谢谢你的邀请。我的名字 Sean， 就是 Westhaven 的老板 Gareth Thomas。现在我们跟你讲中文，可是说英文比较好。
Hi, thank you very much for having us.
So I'm gonna ask you a few questions. Can we start by introducing yourself and your business a little?
Sure. So I'm the Gareth Thomas, the president and CEO of Westhaven Ventures. This is Sean Thompson, our vice president of corporate development and investor relations. Westhaven is a publicly traded company listed on the Toronto Stock Exchange, Venture, under the symbol WHN. Westhaven is in really exciting times as we've just discovered a high-grade gold intercept right off a highway in British Columbia, 2.5-hour drive from Vancouver. So we're in an excellent location. We're working year-round. We're drilling as we speak. We have 2 drill rigs turning, and we're looking to find more high-grade gold. And we're fully financed for a 30,000-meter drill program that is ongoing.
Wonderful, thank you. So your company hit some great drilling results back in 2018. Can you tell us in more details?
Yes, so in 2018 we announced our first real discovery hole of 17.7 meters of 24.5 grams per ton gold and 103 grams per ton silver. So a very high-grade, world-class discovery. We followed that up by drilling 46 meters of 9 grams, 100 meters south of that, and we've now intersected that first vein zone for 1.3 kilometers, and we've intersected 2 parallel vein zones, which we're very excited about. And as mentioned, fully financed for our busiest year by far will be 2020.
Wonderful, that's exciting. So can you define what is it when the company say it has world-class potential?
Yeah, I think you want to look for, first of all, this is an area that had very little work done on it, and which is funny because it's only a 2.5-hour drive from Vancouver, but where we are with those types of grades, that really makes it in a high grade, sort of very rare that you drill grades like that, and it's a classic low sulfidation epithermal system. It has a lot of similarities to bigger things like Kupol, Hishikari, El Peñon. So it's we followed it up by drilling last year, or 2019. We drilled some more world-class drill intercepts as well, and you can't really beat the location. As I mentioned, we're working year-round. So anything to add there, Sean? And but maybe Sean can tell you why he joined. So he's been involved with 2 big takeovers in the last few years. He can talk about.
Yeah, so I've recently joined the company September of 2018. The last company I was working for was called Atlantic Gold Corporation. We got acquired by St. Barbara for $800 million in a transaction that closed July of last year. Prior to that, I was with a company called Kaminak Gold, working for Gareth's older sister, Ira Thomas. Kaminak got acquired for $500 million by Goldcorp. When I went to the property, I saw the potential here, high-grade gold off a highway in Canada, and it's growing, and I think that this is going to be the next one.
Thank you. So, what are your company key strategy advantage that differentiate from other exploration companies?
Well, touched on there, I guess a real unique advantage for us is our location. So we're off a major highway in British Columbia, which leads to year-round exploration, which a lot of our peers don't have that advantage. So we're very fortunate to have our location and the fact we can work year-round, which means we're getting the constant news flow to investors which like to see our drill updates come out a lot more frequently than most who are drilling places that only have limited seasonal exploration period. So for us, that's really our key advantage. And I also say our team is pretty well put together in terms of experts who know how to find this type of gold.
Very good. So do you mind share us who are your major shareholders and how is your team?
Sure. So my father would be our largest shareholder, Grant Thomas, who's also our chairman. I'm a big shareholder, and we also have one fund out of Amsterdam which owns 15%. But that's an excellent question because insiders, which is directors and management of the company, own 32% of our shares outstanding. So a huge advantage, and it makes us, that's another unique thing about us, that's a real advantage, is we're very, very well aligned with shareholders.
Thank you very much. So lastly, why should investors consider investing in your company now?
You know what? We're just scratching the surface here, and you probably hear that lots. A lot of people, it sounds a bit cliche, but this is an early success story. We started in late 2018 results. We had a great year last year, and we got a lot more south zones to find here, a lot more high-grade discoveries, and that's what we're doing. We're drilling 30,000 meters on Shovelnose. We're also going to be drilling another property that we own called the Skunka. So lots of drilling, lots of news, and we think at these prices we're a great buy. And Sean and I were buying on Friday.
I'll add too, you can buy a share or ownership in our company for about 64 cents a share. At today's prices, our trading symbol is WHN on the Venture Exchange. And yeah, it's a good time to get in.
Thank you very much for your time. Very appreciate that.
Yes.
Thank you.
Thank you.